Welcome to an ordinary day in my life. Watch this vlog until the end if you don't believe a healthy lifestyle can be easy. By sharing my unpretentious healthy lifestyle, I'm not gonna convince you, but inspire you to live your best life. Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to another day in my life. Welcome to my Wednesday. Today, a regular Wednesday here. I woke up early, I went to the gym, I came back, took my shower to be a little more presentable for you and to go to Costco. If you are not new here, you know that on Wednesdays I do my grocery shopping, I go to Costco and I bring you with me because I like to share the experience with you. I like to actually share what I buy so I can give you some tips and tricks. I can explain you why I buy what I buy, and maybe you can get some ideas from it so you can build a healthier lifestyle. And if you're new here, I'm Luciana, nice to meet you. I always like to say I'm not here to tell you what to do or what to eat, but to inspire you to live a healthier lifestyle on your own terms, whatever a healthy lifestyle means to you. So welcome. And yeah, that's what we do on Wednesdays. We go to Costco. Today it's kind of the same. Actually, let me check the proteins because it's weird. I still have, I have beef. I have a lot of chicken. Yeah, I can buy salmon. I don't have salmon. And I thought I have shrimps. Plenty of protein, but I think I'm gonna buy salmon. I'm gonna take a look. Maybe they have a deal. Sometimes they have a deal on the salmon. Fish is the only protein I need, and a couple of other things. So yeah, it's not gonna be a huge haul, but it's gonna be an important one because we are going to buy one of the proteins here. But first, I am gonna brew some coffee because I need coffee to function. And I have to do some work. I think I'm gonna enjoy the balcony because I think today is gonna be a good day to be there because it's not sunny, like the sun is not hot on you, but it is still warm outside, so perfect weather. So I'm gonna brew a coffee and I'm gonna work for a little there on the balcony, and then we go to Costco together.
This tension, a feeling I never was expecting. I don't see the pros, don't know the cons, forget the whys. Do you know why? Triggered inside this situation. Wonder if we maybe were mistaken. Don't wanna talk, don't wanna see, don't wanna feel it.
So let's go to Costco.
Kinda simple, kinda wishful about things. And you're kinda simple, but like a pistol, you fire. Sometimes you get under my skin like a lover, and sometimes you don't wanna come back cause you'd rather stay out with another. Talking to strangers and make out spontaneously. Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about the drunk nights, bragging in the glory. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. I get it. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell.
back home and ready to show you what I got today. When I was there, I remembered a lot of things that was not in the list. So I got more things than I anticipated, which means it's gonna be a fun haul. Let's start with the eggs so I can get them out of the way. Yeah, I got eggs, a easy source of protein. You should always have eggs home. Not only for baking, of course, because it's an easy and quick way to add more protein to your meals. Actually, in the last vlog, I believe, yeah, the Saturday vlog, I showed you that I just had these leftovers from a sandwich that my husband got. We shared the sandwich and we needed more protein, so I just boiled 2 eggs and it's done. Anytime you feel like you need a little more of protein, just boil an egg, or you can scramble them, you can add to your sauce. Always have eggs. And I got another thing. We are going to break a rule today. I usually cook everything home. We don't order food a lot, but today I don't have lunch. If you are not new here, you know that I always have the lunch ready because I cook double for dinner, so I have my lunch ready and I don't have to worry about it. But yesterday was my husband's birthday, so we went out, so we don't have anything. Oh yeah, and I forgot to show you. So I got these poke balls from Costco. It's the second time I get. They are good. They are not I wouldn't say they are super affordable. Yeah, they are more affordable than buying from any other place. The price for 2 of these is let's say $20, so $10 each. So yeah, it's cheaper than getting from a regular restaurant, but still I wouldn't buy it every day. It's just because I didn't have many choices, and it's a healthy choice overall. It comes, oh, I forgot to show you actually. It comes with salmon, good source of protein and fat, good fats. We have edamame, another source of protein. We have carrot, rice, cucumber. I believe it's mango. Yeah, I mean, it would be better if I would make them home, of course, but I don't have time today. So let's continue. The first bag, let's start by this one. So I got salmon. I'm gonna portion the salmon later, but we always have salmon. We always have a fatty fish home because they are a good source of omega-3s. We need those fats. I know you can get it from supplements, but it's always a bad idea to get them from natural sources. So if you can eat salmon, tuna, sardines at least once a week, please do it. It's way much better. I've got my beloved protein bar. I don't have to say anything, right? If you are a regular here, you know I buy them almost every week. We eat every day after lunch. It's our dessert. It's packed with protein. It comes with 21 grams of protein each. Milk. You don't need to get a lactose-free milk if you're not intolerant. Any milk is a good milk. I got potatoes. I got sweet potatoes. I prefer to buy sweet potatoes because they are complex carbs. They have more fibers. They are the good carbs, you know. Anytime you can eat sweet potatoes instead of white or yellow potatoes, better. It has more nutrients, it has more fibers. It's not that I only eat sweet potatoes, but a tip that I would give to you is always have them at home instead of white and yellow, and then when you go out you can eat your yellow or white potato as much as you want, because on a daily basis you already eat the sweet ones, which are better. I got avocado, another excellent source of good fats. I know people sometimes are afraid of avocados because they are high in calories. They are, it's true, but good calories, good fat, we have to eat those fats. So if you can have one avocado per week, I would say it's a good way to incorporate those fats to your diet. Now the second bag, I got bell peppers. I like to buy different colors because it's a way to add more variety to our dishes. I like to slice them or chop them and add to my beef, for example. And if you have different colors, it is better, because it's not always true, but as a rule of thumb, the colors tell you about the nutrients, about the vitamins you are getting. Usually if you have something green with something red, for example, you are getting different nutrients, you're getting different vitamins. It's not always the truth, but as a good rule of thumb, I would say it's a good way to bring more variety of nutrients to your life. Try to have a colorful plate. So I always have bell peppers and greens, of course, because when I'm cooking, if I see that a color is missing, I just add a bell pepper of that color. I've got bananas for my husband. He likes to add to his smoothies in the morning. I've got butter, grass-fed butter. It's the second time I buy this butter. I showed you when I got it the first time. It's always a good idea to get the grass-fed instead of the regular ones. Actually, when I got the salted one. I used to buy the unsalted, and when I found this one, they only had salted, and I told you that I would have to adjust my recipes, but I didn't. I actually liked the extra salty flavor that I got from this, so I am using the same. Most of the times I use it for my bread. Actually, I think I should bake bread today. Yeah, we are going to bake bread today in this vlog. Oh, and cookies. I need protein cookies as well. Stay tuned for that. My husband just celebrated there. You cannot see him, but when he heard bread and cookies, he celebrated. Speaking of my husband, I got his dark chocolate. Not his, because I use this dark chocolate for my protein cookies as well, but on a regular basis I eat the regular chocolate, the milk chocolate, because I prefer them. But of course the dark chocolate is better. If you like dark chocolate, please eat them instead of the regular ones. And last but not least, I got yogurt. I eat yogurt almost every day, therefore I buy yogurt almost every week. You already know that. And I already showed you that I like this brand because I like the profile. It comes with a lot of protein, not much sugar or fat. So that was it. That was my grocery haul for this week. I'm gonna put everything away and then continue with my day. Stay with me. Don't go anywhere, because we are going to bake bread, bake cookies, and more.
Every single day just tastes the same. Wake up, feel that emptiness of face. Wash away the pain and put some makeup on my face. Yeah. Every single day just tastes the same. I am giving all to you in vain, but I guess I had it coming, so why should I complain? Why should I ever stop?
Now that I put everything away, it's time to start to bake the bread. I always make my own bread. If you're not new here, you already know that. I make this whole wheat bread, and I don't know why I opened the fridge, but anyways, I always bake my own bread. I recommend you to do so if you can, of course. Try to eat whole wheat bread instead of white bread. It's a better option because you get complex carbs, you get fibers, more vitamins. Whole wheat always. And if you can bake it at home. And this recipe you can find on my blog. You can go to lucianawellness.com/bread and get the same recipe I always follow the same recipe. It always works. So yeah, the recipe, you can make it in a bread machine like me, or you can make it by hand. Sometimes I make it by hand. I already showed here, but today I don't have much time, so I'm gonna let the machine to do the job. So check that recipe because it's a good one. It always works. That was a productive afternoon. I was working on the next workshop for the club. Actually, if you're new here, I have a wellness club, an online wellness club for women, where you can find all the tools, all the resources, all the support you need to thrive in your wellness journey. Inside the club, I offer workshops, yoga classes, meditation, a lot of good stuff. And the main thing, my support, you can find my support inside the club. I was working on our next workshop. It's gonna be about how to wake up early, how to make of that a habit in your life. It's gonna be very interesting because for me, I always woke up early. I am a morning person. Actually, one of the things I want to demystify during this workshop is that this idea of being a morning person or not being a morning person, because we all are morning people. Yeah, that's it. We human beings, we evolved around the sunlight. So even though it can be a little more difficult for some people, it's actually good for everybody because the sun regulates a lot of functions in our bodies. I don't want to talk too much about it right now, but let's say that your body functions better when you wake up early, especially if you wake up every day at the same time. I always say that. And yeah, so I was working on this workshop. If you are interested, you can sign up for my club. You can be a member of my club. Go to lucianawellness.com. You find all the details there. You find the link to sign up, and I'll be waiting for you there with a lot of fun stuff and useful stuff. Most importantly, maybe that's the community you were looking for to thrive in your wellness journey. And of course, I'm gonna be there to support you because I just started. I don't have many members, so that's a good thing because I can focus more on the relationships I'm fostering inside the club. So I'll have more time to answer your questions, to support you. Take advantage of that. Go there, lucianawellness.com, As I said, I'll be waiting for you there. Actually, your best self is waiting for you there.
See myself every day. Repeat itself. Repeat itself. They say I'm out of my head 'cause I keep.
Now that our bread is ready, it's time to bake the cookies as I promised. So I'm gonna start by preheating the oven. And now comes the part when we actually make the cookies. Oh, and by the way, the recipe, of course, is there on my website. You can go to lucianawellness.com/cookie and you are going to find the same recipe I always follow for my protein cookies. They are amazing. They are not only delicious, but they are very nutritious. They are packed with protein, good fat. They are perfect.
My head 'cause I keep telling myself one day you'll find me, and one day I'll find you, and we're off to what they call a good start, and then I wake up one day you'll find me, and one day I'll find you, and we're off to what they call, and then I'll wake up.
So, time to make dinner. I usually, as you know, make double, and that's what I'm gonna do tonight because yesterday we went out, we didn't have lunch today, but tomorrow we will have lunch ready. So, nothing fancy. Today I'm gonna prepare chicken thighs, skinless chicken thighs. I love chicken thighs. Actually, are they skinless? Yes, they are. As I always say, chicken is already a great protein. Of course, chicken breasts are the best you can get. They are low in fat, but I like chicken thighs, so I have chicken thighs when I want. Just be mindful that it's gonna have more calories, of course, because of the fat of the skin, but it's already a good source of protein. Of course, we are not eating a ton of skin, but yeah, just be mindful of that. Just a reminder if you want to go even healthier than me. As I always say, I'm not here to tell you what to do, what to eat, just to give you some tips, inspire you, and do you. Do what's best for you on your own terms. So I'm gonna season the chicken. I don't know what I'm gonna do to accompany the chicken. One thing for sure, that's unnegotiable. We are going to cook the chickens in the air fryer. Oh yeah, let's see what I have here. I don't know, I think I'm gonna prepare a wild rice. It's a rice that I buy from Costco. It's pretty good. It has a lot of grains there. But I'm gonna complement the rice with maybe some broccoli. No, let me see. Oh, I have asparagus. Oh yeah, let me show you this. I have fresh asparagus, but I also have, if I find them, oh yeah, I have frozen asparagus ends, because every time I prepare fresh asparagus, I cut the ends and I freeze them. So when I cook rice, I can add them to the rice and I have a little more of greens in my meal. Easy peasy. People usually discard the ends. I never do that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna chop a few carrots as well. So, oh, I have Brussels sprouts as well. So yeah, I'm gonna add them to the rice. Easy. I'm gonna use the rice cooker for that. If you don't have a rice cooker, no worries. Just add asparagus or Brussels sprouts or carrots or broccoli. Look at your fridge. You can find interesting things there that you can add to your rice. It's an easy way to add a little more of veggies to your meal. And it's fun, right?
fail to see the beauty of being free. Don't forget what you love the most. I just wanna keep you close, so we have to give it one more try before the idiots are taking over. They're caught up in the race of wanting more, and we can't tell one from the other. No one can tell you what they're running from. No one knows anymore. What's it for? What's it for? There's so much more than we've been told.